This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. To Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma's offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, Dave.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship, were in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Finds a crease at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way in. The crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times in home Reese where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
So Vanderbilt, this offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws to the tight end. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything.
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Unloads it left. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. First down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lets one fly deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. He's looking downfield to throw. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After misfiring, it's second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he makes the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, the offensive effort's absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green ahead. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. The snap sets up the throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into half. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
Touchdown, Commodores! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for an open area to his left. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick completion on the out. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football. You're not good.
And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. On that last one, he was looking for number 3.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Skips away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Commodores in the hurry up. On third down, going up top. That's caught. It's Alexander. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He got it.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. On the ground, it's Alchuk. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He'll throw one to his right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires left. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Twist his way through.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where he's blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him at 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
And the Commodores will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Puts one in the spin cycle. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got a man. It's Anderson. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do, throwing the ball in moment.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Might be looking to run. He wants it all. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Commodores are marching down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. They keep attacking through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Livingston. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Doors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Safe completion on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure on them.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking for space. It's Chuck. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the stomping has commenced. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They're trying to get to it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. This